If you have felt that no matter what you do, everything just goes wrong, this is a reading for you, okay? This is a reading for you. We're really going to get into the depths of why things keep going wrong, what you can do about it, what the message from spirit guides and angels are. And also the Tower here shows a lot of destruction, a lot of frustration in your life, especially when you're always trying to do the right thing and then you meet the wrong people. You try to be a good person, you get betrayed, okay? You try to be doing things in the correct way and you are so loving and trusting and empathic towards people, and they literally end up abusing you and terrifying you and just making you lose faith in humanity, okay? So I feel like you've been through a lot of really difficult things, whether it's accidents, whether it's, you know, problems with the home, problems with family, problems with love, problems with health. You have been through a lot. And if this resonates with you, okay, that no matter what you try, you just cannot understand or find a solution, this reading is for you, because the first card shuffled out was the Tower. And I was like, you know what? That's not even a card I'm gonna, you know, I never hide the cards because they look uncomfortable. These are truths that have to be known, and I would rather we get down to the truths so that you can better your life and things can be so much better for you than we hide away, because hiding away from things is suppressing, and we know that suppressing never gets us anywhere, okay? So this is a very truthful, very insightful reading. If you feel like you've always been trying and you never get to success, you never get to that jackpot, this is your reading, okay? So first and foremost, Six of Pentacles here really does show that there is success in your destiny, okay? You are not going to be in the Tower energy for the rest of your life. This is Mars energy. It's very chaotic, very destructive. The Six of Pentacles here does show harmony and balance filling up your life, which is so, so powerful. And I want you to claim this, okay? Because the Tower is not your forever. The Six of Pentacles here shows balance, peace, and joy on the horizon. Six of Pentacles is very, very important because the Six of Pentacles here represents a real state of fulfillment. Six of Pentacles is also very, very powerful because it really represents here you feeling stronger, you feeling happier, and coming across people that are much, like, okay, better, but also people apologizing to you. Now, if you claim this particular message, okay, and you claim this energy in terms of things just getting better, justice being served, please comment down below, justice is served. And like this particular video to really seal in the intentions and the energies so that we go from Tower to Six of Pentacles, and do subscribe as well, okay? Because you're really sealing in the energies and you're claiming this wholeheartedly, because what I'm seeing here, especially with the Ace of Swords, is there is victory coming into your life, okay? Now, the Ace of Swords is very, very beautiful because Ace of Swords here represents victory, and it represents here that the people that have done you wrong will absolutely reap the consequences of what they've sowed, okay? So if someone has done you really, really wrong, they will absolutely face those consequences wholeheartedly. Six of Cups here also shows that there are better friendships and relationships developing, as well as love, okay? Love is going to develop into your life. Love is going to flourish into your life. I feel like something has really triggered this from happening, and I also feel here as well that you will be given gifts, you will be given appreciation, you will be given time, you will be given an opportunity to do things. I think what's happened is in the past you have always had to do things in order to obtain success. So if you wanted love, you had to go running and chasing after it, you had to make the plans, you had to communicate, you had to be the one doing everything. If you wanted, you know, success in some way, shape or form, you had to be the one chasing it. And the universe is like, hang on a second, like, it can actually come to you, you know? So the thing here with the Seven of Pentacles is that it's almost like the universe now is like, I'm going to bring you events, I'm going to bring you money, I'm going to bring you stability, I'm going to bring you peace. You don't have to go running and chasing after peace. You don't have to go running and chasing after happiness. You don't have to go running and chasing after love or friendships. These things will naturally occur in your life. And so that's what I'm seeing here, is that naturally things will grow, naturally things will flourish, and naturally things will get better. Oh, card just fell halfway across the room, and it's the Two of Cups. It's the Two of Cups. It went so far. Okay, let me go get it, but let me move my blanket as well. It's so cold, but you know when you're like really nicely snuggled up and it's just very comfortable, and then you have to move, and then it's just never the same again. But that's okay. It's okay. Okay. See, that's the reality. There's a blanket. I'm not in my pajamas, but I do have a blanket. Okay. So, Two of Cups is so prosperous. You will absolutely have love. You will settle down. You will have joy. You will have happiness. Okay, but what the hell is this Tower for? Explain, please, Tarot, what this Tower is. Wow. First, negative, should I say negative card, since we got all of those really positive cards, because the first negative card was a Tower, right? And to clarify the Tower, we got the Eight of Cups. This is not a coincidence, okay? This is a synchronicity. For your future, we have all of these amazing cards. And then when I asked to clarify the Tower, we got another negative, okay? This is really powerful. So I want a little bit more clarity on the Tower, please. I feel like someone here has done something behind your back that is really obstructing justice. It's really obstructing this justice. We have here the Empress, which represents, I would say, some kind of maternal figure, but doesn't have to be. See, the Eight of Cups here shows some form of distance, so it could be a distant female, okay, that I feel when you were young, because we literally got the Death card as well, look at that. But you know, with all of these really negative cards, we've also got the Empress, and to me that signifies here some kind of female, okay, who I believe did something onto you when you were younger, and this has really obstructed the things that were naturally supposed to come into your life. I feel like you're supposed to already have amazing friendships, people doing things for you, you know, opportunities coming your way, more money is already having, you know, should have already come your way. There should have been much more peace, much more happiness, but there is something here about someone when you were very young doing some kind of magic onto you. Now, this is manipulative control, which is why I say black magic. But the Eight of Cups here really shows that no matter how much you try doing things, things always go wrong. Things always go in the opposite direction. You feel frustrated, you feel overwhelmed, you feel challenged. And there's someone here that almost couldn't stand you having success. But they didn't want to see your potential from when you were very young. And unfortunately, people do things like this onto people. So there's someone here, now it could be a distant relative, like an aunt, some kind of older female figure that I'm really just picking up on so intensely. I can't even stop looking at it. Like, that's the not great thing here, is that I just can't stop looking at it. Can't stop looking at the fact that the Empress, okay, the Empress, which is usually a very trusted card, came out with these. In my many years of reading tarot, I have never felt the kind of emotion that I felt now, which is one of disgust, okay? One of disgust, where it's almost like this person could have been really trusting, okay, in this lifetime. Someone that you really may have trusted who has gone behind your back and done magic onto you because they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want you to be better than them. And that is why you've really suffered. You know, you've suffered in your health, I feel. You've suffered with money. I feel like you've suffered with love. I feel like you've suffered with friendships. And you've suffered with people just treating you really badly when all you've done is be a good person. And this is all a sign pointing towards black magic. And this has really disrupted things in your life, okay? It's really slowed things down. It's made things stagnant. Some of you may have even, you know, partially got some of this and then lost it, partially got really close to these events, okay, and then things go wrong, and then just feeling like everything goes wrong, you know. And some of you, you know, have really suffered mentally and emotionally because of this. Oh, wish I had better news. Now, there is something you can do about it if you choose to, and that is the black magic removal. So I do offer a black magic removal. I offer lots of rituals, even rituals for healing, you know, healing pain and trauma and things like that. I also offer rituals for money and marriage and justice and beauty and healing. And I do, of course, offer the black magic removal and the protection ritual as well. So the black magic removal removes all of the magic, and then the protection ritual protects for life against magic. So if that's something you wanted to do for yourself, I would recommend it. It is something that is really powerful and that can basically improve your life and allow things to get better in your life. So if you're interested, everything is on shopmoonlightguidance.com and linked down below, and also my Etsy store. But on Etsy, it's called Black Removal. So just keep that in mind. Now, after this magic is removed, this manipulative magic. Now, I just wanted to mention all of the rituals I do work with healing your energies, not magic, okay? So I don't specifically do black magic for your intention to manifest, okay? I do healing work. The black magic removal is specifically a removal, okay? But with all the other rituals, they are done with healing your energy so that your intention takes place, because the key to the law of attraction is detachment, and detachment is healing. So I just thought I'd mention that, right? Because that would be so contradictory if I'm like, guys, you should do a black magic removal, but I also offer other rituals, because then you might assume that I use magic to do those rituals when I don't, because magic is so karmic. I don't think people understand, like when you do black magic to have a specific intention, what can end up happening is you can get it for a short amount of time and then lose it forever. And I've seen this happen. And then also, if I was to do magic, I would suffer consequences like no tomorrow. And I don't want you to suffer, and I don't want to suffer, right? So anyways, once the magic is removed, boom, look at the card that came out. It's the 10 of Pentacles, okay? Your life gets better, your health gets better, money gets significantly better, your love life will improve, your joy, your happiness, your fulfillment will improve. Literally, this is the card that represents all areas of life getting better. I don't even need to explain this card. If you look up this card, it will tell you everything. But what I need you to know is that this is a card of completion, okay? So that completes also our reading, and I will see you all very soon. Okay, bye.